What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Pillow Talk with Paul Goneau. My guests today are two of the many guys from the Lunch Table podcast. We got Kenny Racine in the middle.
Yeah.
And Kelechi Anele.
Yeah, you got it.
Nailed it. All right. We got him on the end. Thank you guys for being here.
No problem. Thanks for having us.
No problem, man. So where did the start to the Lunch Table podcast begin? Was it like a brainchild of all you guys, or did one person come up with it, or how did that start?
We always talked about doing a podcast. We just never had the time, and then just quarantine. That's all we had this time.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, man.
That's all we had this time.
Like as friends, we always argue about stuff, and we're like, bro. I always said to one of my friends, yo, if we got this on tape, we'd actually be sick. It'd be pretty cool. And then it kind of started brewing up from there.
Yeah, I remember like the first time I actually thought about doing a podcast is when, you remember Kelechi? Do you remember him? Did you work with him? Stephen Kelechi?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, we all worked together, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
It's weird, there was a lot of people coming in and out of there, But we just would have crazy arguments at work. Where people would think like we hate each other. Legit, it'd be like we worked, literally our backs were like, you know, as close as me and Kenny, back to back, just beside each other, pretty much like 8 hours a day for fucking 5 days a week. And like we would just get in heated arguments. Like a famous one was Batman versus Spider-Man. But we would just, it got to the point where it's like we'd find things that we just disagreed on just to like have those kind of discussions, because it was like we just both had the same mindset. Where it's like, no matter how heated it got or how much we disagreed with each other, at the end of the shift, we'd go fucking, smoke a couple bowls or just fucking, have a beer at the bar or whatever the case is. And it was fucking, it was the beginning of me thinking of doing a podcast. I wanted to do it with him. I was thinking about calling it like nerdery or something like that, and just having it like nerd debates, kind of like a lot of the stuff that you guys are doing.
Yeah.
Which is why I kind of like your podcast. And, it just didn't unfold. And then fucking, I don't know, years later, here we are, fucking Pillow Talk, man.
Yeah.
So it's funny how fucking things go.
By the way, our podcast is The Board Lunch Table on YouTube, Spotify, Instagram,
yeah. Google Play, I think, too.
Really?
I think so.
Google Play?
Google Play, I forgot.
Mine's not even on Google Play, man.
I mean, we had just the servers that put it up on all.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of a little weird when I started. I kind of didn't want it to be on, like, just random things.
Yeah.
And now when I, like, Google, like, my podcast, I find it on a bunch of, I don't know, other sites that I didn't put it on. But at the end of the day, I feel like it can't be a bad thing. It's not like I'm making money at this point with the podcast.
The whole thing is
so
get exposure.
All content is free, regardless of where you're getting it, right? So it's not really a problem. I feel like the Patreon approach. You guys know anybody that uses Patreon?
Yeah, I know.
You know what it is, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's a little aggressive coming out the gate.
Yeah, I feel like it's a year or two in. You can
honestly, I feel like it. In my opinion, I feel like there's exceptions to every rule, but it seems like it's more the people that do that are just really wanting money.
Yeah.
And it's like, don't get me wrong, everybody wants money, and I obviously eventually would love to quit doing 9 to 5 shit to be able to do this or fucking stand-up comedy. And I wouldn't go personally. I feel like it's the wrong way to go, because you're basically restricting yourself to only people that know you already. Do you know what I mean? And all the people that aren't gonna watch your shit, and then even less people are gonna pay for your shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, I just rather get my name out there.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do right now with Instagram and all that, to try to just exposure as best we can.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
It is, man.
You guys promote on Instagram?
Yeah, we try to. Like we try to share different people to try to hopefully have them share us back.
Have you ever paid?
No.
To promote?
No, we haven't put any money into the podcast.
Okay. Well, you guys like bought mics and shit, no?
That's like I mean, not as much as we can, but like we're slowly getting there.
We're slowly
Yeah.
trying to put more into, and we're trying to see if we can get some merch somewhere.
No, that's how it goes, man.
Yeah, and try to put a bit of money into that maybe.
Don't be ashamed of any of that shit, man.
Yeah.
You know, the hardest part is fucking starting, and you guys have already done that, and your podcast is thoroughly enjoyable. Do you guys collect anything?
Not personally, but
I've collected a few things. Like I've collected some funk figures I liked. Like I've got Captain America with the broken shield.
Oh yeah.
nice one.
And I've got Kingpin too from the Netflix because I just loved his little, you know.
Yeah, they did that good, man.
I just started watching that show.
Yeah.
That show was really honestly in the beginning.
You just started watching?
Yeah.
Daredevil?
I had a friend. I saw him recently, and we're talking about this Marvel shows, DC shows, and stuff like that. And we're talking about like the Spider-Man movie, how it's going to connect. It's like
I hope it does.
He told me that Matt Murdock is going to maybe in it because maybe Spider-Man's lawyer or something. And I was like, I don't watch that Daredevil.
Yeah.
And he told me that show is
an amazing show.
really nice.
It is a great show.
In the beginning,
It's a pretty great show.
In the beginning, I kind of had a slow start. I wasn't really for it. I just kind of powered through. Once I got through Kingpin, I was like, okay, I really like this show.
Nah, Kingpin's a great villain.
Who was the original? Have you guys seen the Ben Affleck
Yes.
Daredevil?
Yes.
The movie.
Who was that Kingpin? I can't remember his name.
His name.
I think he passed away.
Yeah.
Fucking giant dude.
Yeah.
I didn't mind his. Like I don't think it was bad. I don't think Daredevil is as horrible as everyone thinks.
Yeah,
I don't think it's amazing.
I think it was a decent
But I think it's
movie.
mad hated on.
Yeah.
But his interpretation of it was good, but they really nailed it in the show.
Yeah.
I liked the movie. I mean, as a kid, when I was young, I liked it. It wasn't that bad. But looking back at it now, you can see the problems with it. But it's kind of like Transformers. Like I really like Transformers. I watch the movies every year. Well, the first three. I watch them every year.
Yeah.
Despite people telling me how do you sit through them, I just power through, Red. I love them, but I clearly see the problems. But I leave it because I enjoy it anyway.
It's what Michael Bay does, though, you know? Like, he
Yeah.
has... If you see his name attached to most movies, I feel like... And it maybe not. You guys tell me what you think. But I feel like Bad Boys is the exception for Michael Bay. It kind of has a different tone than the rest of his... You haven't seen him,
I've
eh?
seen him.
Wait, Will Smith and...
Yeah, Will
Martin
Smith.
Lawrence.
I've seen the first two. I haven't seen the new one.
New one was alright.
New one is, yeah. That's the one, if you... Anything, you could skip that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, I mean, it's a trilogy. It's kind of... What they're really doing is setting up, I think, for future stuff.
Really?
I think it was like a passing of the torch kind of. You
think
saw it,
so.
right?
Yeah, that the end credit, the scene.
Yeah, and who like the main villain was of the movie and stuff like that. It seemed, and how he was tied into the main characters. You know, Will Smith and shit. But it's, I don't know. It just wasn't as well done. The second one is like one of my favorite movies of all time.
The second one was good, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't watched that one in a while. I'll have to go back and I'll just watch it all.
What are you guys playing right now?
Me? I playing Dead by Daylight, and I'm stealing from my brother. I've played it before. It's the Far Cry 5 because I'm excited for the new one coming out 6.
I'm playing God of War. I'm trying to get a PS5 so that I can get God of War that's coming for the PS5. But one for the PS4. I love that game. I'm replaying from the beginning with harder difficulty. It's actually a pain because now I die in 2 hits. So I'll be playing the game like, oh, remember when I first thought everything was easy? I was going through it. Now I'm like, bro, where's it coming from? I don't see the attacks.
So you're a PlayStation dude.
Yeah.
Both you?
Yeah, I'm PlayStation.
Oh, I for some reason I imagine you being like a computer guy.
I have a laptop. It's just not very good.
Yeah, so I guess it kind of
I want to get a PC,
limits you.
Yeah, I want to get a PC. They're just expensive.
PlayStation exclusives. That's what keeps
Yeah.
me tied down. I had an argument with a friend about Xbox and PlayStation, and they were getting what's he getting? The Series X of the Xbox, and she was telling me how Xbox. She told me the stats of everything compared to Xbox and PlayStation, and Xbox like had more storage and stuff, a little bit better. But I was like, but the exclusives though.
Yeah, it's Spider-Man coming out.
You know what, man? I'm gonna be real. It's exactly it. The only thing, like I play Xbox, but like really, I kind of stopped playing video games for a bit, and then when I picked it up again, I was just kind of a matter of what my friends had.
Yeah.
That's really why I picked Xbox. I think it's gonna get to a point where it's really just like a preference of maybe like what the controller's like, or the interface, or those kind of things. But like, I find that the only reason I think about getting a PlayStation is Spider-Man.
Spider-Man,
especially like that, specifically that game.
Yeah,
you know.
I played both of them.
And then they Miles Morales.
I played both of them. Spider-Man's better than Miles, but
yes,
like great.
Some of my favorite games are the Batman
Arkham Knight. Arkham series is an amazing game.
And that's basically like it's
Marvel,
very
similar.
Made by the same people.
Marvel nailed it with that. I played it a bit, but I don't have a PlayStation, so.
Is it made by the same company?
I don't think so. No, it's like
that did Batman.
Yeah, no, it's like Insomniac and Rocksteady.
Rocksteady did that one.
They have another Batman game coming out soon as well. The Arkham Knights.
Yeah, without Batman.
Without Batman.
The same universe.
Yeah.
A different universe.
No, isn't it the same?
It's different, I think. Yeah.
Well, I think there's two. And it's because they say, okay, so I guess the Arkham Knights is the same studio that's doing that is the one that did Arkham Origins. Because there's like 4 Arkham Batman games, right?
Yeah, but one was made by different companies.
Exactly, and that's the same company that's doing this one.
In between City and Night.
And like they've said, it's not exactly taking off, like it's not. But when you see the trailer, the story seems exactly
similar.
Like what do you mean?
Yeah.
So it's hard to say. And then there's the Suicide Squad game?
Yeah, that looks good.
Nice.
That looks good. Most superhero games I'm
most superhero games
wanting to try. I haven't played Avengers yet. Have you guys tried it?
I've played it. It's repetitive.
That's why I haven't played it.
It's repetitive, and most of the characters I don't touch.
Yeah.
Like I didn't I only played Captain America and Black Widow when I had to, because it took so long just to take down one guy, compared to when the Hulk you just clap and the whole room's gone.
Yeah, it seems like you guys ever played DC Universe?
Online?
Yeah. It seems like just a version of that you pay for with the Avengers. It's just like the same style gameplay, and like that game wasn't very good. No. As much as I love DC, that game kind of it sucked, you know? What would you say is your favorite console? We know what you're playing right now. Would you say your current console is your favorite console? Because like when I think about that, and I have a PlayStation Mini, I have a Sega Mini, I have the original Nintendo, like the real one with the actual games and stuff like that. But I used to have it, N64. That is for sure, I think, my favorite system of all time.
Really?
I don't know if it's... And I went back and played Perfect Dark, which is like one of my favorite games. And it just felt different, you know? I feel like that's the best one because at the time it came out, it was the biggest jump between consoles. Like what it looked like in the gameplay. You're going from like, side scroller, fucking 32-bit shit to 3D, and it was... I remember waiting in line to play it for free at like Walmart and shit. Did you guys miss that?
I do miss that.
You guys were old enough to do that shit too, eh?
Xbox games.
They don't have that shit anymore.
No, they got rid of them. They suck.
That's a fucking bummer, man.
I thought we get a free test on the game.
Yeah, I remember anytime I went to a mall, that's where I'd go. So just go to EB Games and just play the whatever demos they had for a couple hours just to kill time.
What would you say your favorite console is?
I would just have to go Wii just because it was my first.
Wii?
Yeah.
Nice. That was your first, eh?
Yeah. It was my first, family console kind of thing. My whole family got one.
You run the Switch now?
No, I keep meaning to get it. I'm
thinking about getting that.
I'm thinking about getting it for Zelda and Mario. Is the 2 games I'd get it for.
I think we're getting it for Smash, man. I think
Smash, dude. I
think my favorite console is, I would say PlayStation, because I have a lot of good games on it. Infamous, God of War.
The OG.
No, PlayStation 3, sorry.
PlayStation 3. All right.
But I'm going to say my favorite, that'd be GameCube.
GameCube.
That just had... Going through the game I played, classics. Mario Kart Double Dash.
Yeah.
I didn't have Smash Bros, but I was playing my cousin's house.
Oh, my God.
What else did I have? Legend of Zelda 4 Swords.
Oh, I didn't play that.
I got a bunch of other ones. But the GameCube had classic games. I gotta say
GameCube is underrated, man. And I'll give it this. I think it had the most comfortable controller to date. And I think that it was kind of like the grandfather of modern controls.
Yeah.
Just the shape of it, not necessarily the button layout, because it had that weird C stick.
Yeah.
You know, but
the way the model of it goes.
Yeah.
Shows you that.
Yeah, it's just the buttons on, like the trigger buttons and the fucking bumper buttons
are all very
they like
similar.
formed to your fingers. It just sat beautifully and it was light. And then I think they went, like, the next was fucking Xbox with the big ass clunky controllers. That was a mistake. That was just a pain to play.
I argue with my friend. They were talking about how Xbox controllers felt better than PlayStation. The Xbox Series S controllers. And even the 360 ones. And I was like, PlayStation's not that bad. They're like, nah, it's too skinny.
Yeah, I like the PlayStation.
Yeah, it feels nice. I don't like that. I don't mind it.
They're both really similar. Like,
they're both.
Yeah.
I don't mind either.
Switch's
controllers are too small for me, especially when you turn them on the side.
Too small for anyone.
Switch,
yeah. When you turn it on the side, you're
it's too small for anyone, man. You can't do anything. You're just hurting your hands.
Yeah, and
but that's what now Nintendo does. They just keep adding spots, like slots to play with the gaming controller now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I feel like they should make some bigger controller. They're coming out with a new Switch, no?
That's the same thing.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know the difference between the two.
Like, it's a bigger screen. That's it.
Yeah.
It's a bigger screen.
Didn't they already come out with one that was a big? Oh no, they came out with the light.
They came out with the smallest. No, they came out with it. Just can't. You can't connect to the TV.
You can't connect to the TV.
And that's it.
It's just taking away feature. Like it's not even adding. It's just taking away.
Yeah, it's like an Apple move, right?
Yeah.
Nintendo's out here just playing a game with us, and people buy it though.
Yeah.
You guys big on video game movies?
I've watched some.
Oh no, they all suck, man. I can't.
Sonic is good.
I didn't mind it, and I think the reason is like who voices Sonic and the main guy.
Yeah.
Who's the fucking voice? He was in Parks and Rec. Really.
I'm sure I'm terrible with names.
Benjamin Schwartz or something. I think he does a really good job. And
Yeah.
I'm a big Jim Carrey fan, so it's just nice to see
I'm
him
a
in
huge
anything.
Jim Carrey fan.
You know, and they're obviously doing another one if they're not filming it right now.
I think they stopped because of COVID.
They stopped, eh?
Last it was postponed because of COVID.
Yeah, but it's happening.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm excited for Tails.
Making a Tails one, really?
Yeah, they showed him in the end credits. They showed Tails.
Right.
And I think you saw like I don't know if you actually saw Knuckles, but you saw the
gloves?
like what's his species? What is he?
Yes.
Thank you.
Isn't it Echidna? I always thought
That's an animal he is.
I feel like I've only ever seen it written. You know, I don't even know if I know how to pronounce it.
Oh, really?
Echidna?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that, eh? For the longest time, I called Ocarina of Time Ocarnia of Time. For real, man. I'm not joking. And someone like corrected me, just like 10 years ago too. Like it's not even like, you know, back in the day. Like I said this and all my friends probably were like, this fucking guy's an idiot. You know? And I just fucking figured it out. But yeah, Sonic was good, dude.
Yeah. There's only good video game movie.
I hear they're making what was it? No, Uncharted? For PlayStation?
They're making Uncharted
Borderlands.
Uncharted movie, Borderlands. They're making a Last of Us TV show.
Oh,
Last of Us TV
that
show.
has potential.
That has potential because the story in that game is amazing.
Yeah.
Not so much the second one. The second one fell short.
Second one, it's just I'm not gonna say nothing. In case people didn't play before, I'm not gonna say anything. But it's just the way it started. I was like, it wasn't for me.
Yeah, the way it started.
I wasn't feeling it. I was kidding the rest of it because I was like, you know, you're doing your own thing. But the way it started and the way it ends,
the way it ends, I hate.
I just don't say it. I didn't like the way it started, and it didn't pay off at the end for me. So I'm just more mad now. That in between, now looking through stuff in between, I just get annoyed because it just builds to things I don't like at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, before you said Sonic, I couldn't really think of any I liked. I'm a little bummed out that you came up with one. That's pretty fun.
Resident Evil. They're like the TV show, the movie, the like.
I haven't seen the TV show yet. That just came out, no?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It just came out.
I saw it, yeah.
I haven't seen that yet. I wasn't really. Maybe the first Resident Evil was okay. I was really hyped for what was it, Silent Hill, when it came out. I was really bummed. I want to like them, dude. Don't get me wrong. Like I see them, you know, and usually they just
fall out short.
They do, yeah. Borderlands looks decent now because I'm a Kevin Hart fan, so it'll be interesting.
I played one Borderlands game.
I know. I haven't played a lot either. I've only played
the second one.
Yeah,
I played the second one. I don't even think I finished it. Or maybe I did.
I barely started.
I try to finish games.
I try to too.
I have a pretty mean gamer score.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I try to finish them. I don't always 100%, especially for the open world games. Only if I really like them.
Some of them are hard, dude.
Only if I really like them, because I'm not going to touch around the map and find all 150 small cracks in a wood.
Yeah. It's very rare that a game is fun enough to even
play.
Yeah.
The last one I 100%ed was Miles. Miles Morales.
Okay. Yeah, I think the only...
I gotta play those games, man.
No, you don't play any of them?
No, I've never played the Spider-Man game.
Yeah,
no?
Okay.
I gotta play it, that's what I'm saying.
For sure, dude.
A lot of good
You
things.
can get PS4, you can borrow my copies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think the last open world one I like 100 was Arkham City. Maybe.
I don't think I did that because
I still get 100% for some games, but usually they're not as like Arkham City took some hours.
Yeah, because I'm
it's
always
just
like
a fun game.
I'm always like I'm gonna do it, and then I start doing the riddle challenges, and I'm like, nah, like.
Oh man, they get brutal. I tried for Arkham Knight too, man. I really tried.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna try to 100% that my God of War game.
Yeah.
But it's hard difficulty, so like just something to do as a pastime.
I feel like there's only I feel like some achievements the only way to really do it is fucking cheat.
Yeah.
And it's weird how like the gaming community feels toward cheating. I saw this guy on like a late night show. I don't know what one it was. Maybe like Jimmy fucking Fallon or I don't know, something like that. You know, one of those night shows though. And like he was on there for having the world record in beating, it was either Mario 3 or Mario 2. And he could beat it. Apparently, like, the whole thing was like, oh, you can beat this game faster than I could heat up, like, a pizza pocket. Mm-hmm. And so he starts playing the game. They turn the microwave on. And the way this guy beats, and I'm like, wow, fucking dude, like, trust me, I have all 3 of the Mario Brothers games. Like, those are, like, my shit. Those old school fucking platform games, like, those are my shit. So I'm like, there's no way. Like, like maybe 3 levels, you know? Like, there's no 3 minutes and something. And, like, he basically just found, like, a glitch in the game.
Wow.
That, like, he just kind of jumped into, and then it was like, congratulations or whatever, you know? And it's like, I don't think that's beating the game.
I don't think so either.
No, right?
It's neat that you found it, but
it is cool. Cool, you found it, but
you shouldn't be on TV because you found it.
How can you have the world record finding a glitch?
Yeah,
it's weird. How is that okay? Like, obviously, it's normalized. Like, he's on a show bragging about it. And I'm just like, did you do it, dude? Fuck you. I've been playing these games forever. Like, the fastest I can be, like, you know, any of the first one is probably the one I could do fastest.
Yeah.
You know, maybe like 20, 25 minutes. You know, if we're using tunnels and shit like but even then, I feel like there's a debate for, it's like, well, if you're beating the game, you shouldn't warp anywhere. You should do every level.
You should beat it within the rules of the game that's made.
Yeah, I guess that's fair too. Man, you guys want to start the top 5?
Sure.
I guess we're on video games. I know you were saying you weren't really into horror games, either of you?
I play a bit, but not much.
Same.
Probably the one I play the most, and probably one of the games I play the most is Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
With my friends and all that.
I played that a little bit, but like I watch them play. You guys are.
Yeah, your computer can't run it. I don't think.
Nah, bro. I like watching.
My computer can barely run it.
You play Dead by Daylight on your computer?
Yeah, because it's a computer. I got it on my computer first before I got it to PS4. I should have switched to PS4, but since I already paid for it on my computer, I'm like, I might as well use it. But you should see me like warping around the map. It's kind of unfair, but
I haven't even played it.
No?
No.
You should. It's not bad.
No, it's similar
It's
to
very-
Friday the 13th, no?
Yes, but it's very killer sided.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's very killer sided, which is
So
very
it's
annoying.
funner. Oh, it's
Like,
annoying.
Because I play Survivor.
Like
Gotcha.
So it's
the
annoying
fun-
when it's fun when you're playing killer to like instantly kill people, but when you're playing Survivor, it's a little annoying to wait 30 minutes to play a game and then get down in the first like 2 minutes.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's the funniest thing watching these guys play and seeing how angry they get when the killer hits them. There's tunnel visioning. And our friends would be so mad, and I'd be sitting there watching them. Come on, and the killer's gonna beat you guys, bro.
It's like most of the time you want to play, and when they're playing that game, you're like, yeah, that's cool. I'll just watch.
Yeah.
I just get some killers like just broken sometimes.
Yeah, some of them are very just unfairly advantage where they can like
Cheating
see
or
not even like the game mechanics, where they can see you at all times.
got you.
Like unfair game mechanics. Not it's not cheating. So
Just
you
them
can't.
playing their level is so high.
Yeah, it's unfair, so you can't report them for cheating because they're playing the game.
Mhm.
You just want to click the game for being unfair.
Honestly, dude, that's why, like, I don't play a lot of online.
I don't usually,
games.
unless I'm with somebody. I don't play online.
Yeah, like
I'm more
usually,
first person, like online, not online, like story mode kind of games.
Yeah, I like that kind of stuff. I played like maybe some wrestling games or Grand Theft Auto, and that what was it? A Way Out or No Way Out?
Yeah,
It's A Way Out.
Yeah,
That was a really fucking good game.
That multiplayer.
That
one,
was
right?
fun.
I
Yeah,
know.
you could be
I remember
doing two different
Yeah, I
things.
remember
Yeah,
you
that's why I
recommending
really
that
like
to me. I
it.
never
Oh,
did
I
that.
recommended that to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like in love with that game
Yeah.
when it
Yeah,
fucking
it's
first
really-
I
came
never
out.
did. I never did play it. I want to, but I
No,
never
that's
did.
a fucking solid. Now they have it online. I haven't played. That's a game that I completed, and then it's just like I don't know.
Yeah,
Ran out of
that's
people
good.
to play it with, but now they have it on. I don't know. I guess they have something on PlayStation too. It's like the Game Pass, where it's just like you pay a monthly thing and you get a bunch of games.
On PlayStation, they have it too.
Do they have that?
No,
On
Xbox
PlayStation, they have that. I keep meaning. I always have it. And
You
never do
don't.
check.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they have a decent one for Xbox, and they just got the rights to like a bunch of EA games
Yeah, Bethesda.
and stuff like that. So it's I don't know. It's not too bad, and I don't play a lot. Like we were talking about The Escapist, I think, before we started recording or something. And, like, usually that's how it is for me. I'm, like, one generation.
Yeah.
Or maybe not one generation, but, like, I'm playing not the current Assassin's Creed game, but the one before.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah.
And I'm always, like, one behind, but it's kind of...
Keeping up.
It's decent because it's cheaper for me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, the video games have gotten quite expensive, especially the
Honestly.
new generation. $80 for a game.
Mm-hmm.
Some are 100 on a release.
Yeah, which is just
Crazy.
And it's weird for you to be able to buy the game in store for the same price as you're buying
Yes.
it online.
Yeah.
One would imagine that it would be
cheaper just to have it all online.
Yeah, from the get-go. Like, I don't
Yeah.
mean just some, like, fucking deal that they're having that week. I mean...
Yeah,
From
from
It
the,
should
from the
off-
get-go.
Yeah.
If you're not
it should
shipping it, you're not
Yes.
paying somebody to
There's
make
no
the game.
packaging.
Getting straight
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
not paying somebody to make the actual disc.
But they don't.
No.
And it's just going that way. Like, most games... Even me, I like buying games, but I haven't bought a game in a while.
I haven't.
Yeah,
Last game I
yeah.
bought was, I'm trying to remember.
Like, physical copy, I mean.
Physical
Physical
copy?
copy?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
can't even remember.
I think that was Red Dead 2.
Shit.
I
I
don't
don't...
know.
I really don't remember. The last one I bought. Maybe
keeping-
that, the Crash Bandicoot trilogy that came out?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I got the Spyro trilogy and the Crash Bandicoot
Yeah.
trilogy when they both came out at the same time.
I can't remember the last physical game I bought.
Most games.
Oh no, Last of Us 2, I think.
Oh,
I got. Yeah, because I was in the store for some. I was in the store with my parents anyway, so I'm like, okay, I might as well. I'm here. I might as well.
You get it?
I think I'm gonna buy Sonic Colors though.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a pretty big Sonic
Is
Sonic
it
fan.
the same game as the old one?
I didn't play the old one.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. I saw that it's like Sonic Colors Ultimate, and so it's like they just I guess added a couple things, but it's
I had a
basically
couple of
just
things to increase the graphics. And,
exactly remastered basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't play it, so I don't know. I think that came out in the period that I stopped playing video games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I go in spurts where I'll play a lot and stop and play a lot and stop and.
But yeah, I guess I'll go through mine since you guys, I guess, don't have 5. Yeah, I'll go through them pretty quick. Left 4 Dead. You guys ever play that?
It sounds familiar.
It was like, you play?
I don't play horror games. So
Oh, you don't play any, eh?
Nope.
Shit. Well, it was basically just you could play online. It was like a group of 4 survivors. It was a first-person shooter.
Oh yeah, the zombie, wasn't it zombies or something?
Yeah, and each world had like 3 or 4 levels, and you always had to like escape a zone like with a boat or a helicopter at the end of it and shit. It's just really fun. They came out with a second one, and they're coming out with basically a third one that's called Back for Blood. It's coming out, I think, in September. It looks exactly the same. I think it's the original people that made it, but they didn't have the rights to the name.
Yeah, so they kind of just changed it up a bit.
Yeah, and the 4 in Left 4 Dead was an actual 4.
Yeah.
And in this, it's a 4 too. It's like, so it's, you know.
It's funny how you can create a game but not own the rights to it.
It's weird, right?
Yeah.
Blair Witch. It's my number 2. That was a really good game. I didn't think it would be as good as it was. Dying Light. Number 3. Layers of Fear. Number 4. And Little Nightmares. Number 5.
That's the second one came out recently, right?
Did it?
I think somebody was mentioning.
Buddy, I didn't know there was a second one out.
I think somebody
if there
was.
is, I'm fucking playing that shit.
I think it is. I'm not. Don't quote me on that because I remember somebody talking to me about it. And I'm not sure if it was that like exact title. But I think there is one that came out recently.
Damn, I gotta look into that. That was really good. You haven't played it though, eh?
No.
Damn. You play any of the games that I mentioned?
No.
No, for real, eh? Fuck.
No.
All right. Let's go comic book shows.
All right.
Top 5. Who wants to start?
I'm gonna start. The Flash. I mean,
You don't have to put them in order if you don't want to.
But it just Flash started off strong.
Yeah.
As it goes, as you keep watching, you can't. It's hard to keep watching.
It's hard. I'm caught up, and it's hard to watch.
Yeah.
It is.
I haven't watched any of the current season.
Don't.
Yeah.
But Godspeed, no?
It doesn't help.
Clips on YouTube.
Happening?
It's seeing clips on YouTube. I think in total he's not on it for long, so far at least. Like they're still making the season as it comes, but they're not making it on long. Flash is starting to get annoying.
Yeah. Invincible.
Yeah.
Invincible is great.
Sick show.
I'm pissed that it's taking so long for season 2.
Hey man, how long did it take with season 1?
I don't know because I never heard of it until it came out.
That's what I'm saying. That's whenever shows come out like that, the gap between, you never know because you never knew how long it worked on it before it came out.
Yeah.
Because when it came out, it was already done. There's no build up to it. So I was kind of. You see with the show. Have you ever watched Love, Death, Robots on Netflix?
I saw a couple episodes.
Oh man,
I love the one with the cats.
Yeah.
That one was really good.
The first season was so good, and then it took two years to make the second season.
Not good.
And the second season was really good. I mean, not good the first, but it was still good.
Second season.
And I was like, yeah, it took that long because it took long to make the first. But yeah, Invincible, Teen Titans from back in the day.
That's a show I actually haven't watched. It's on my list.
Really?
I've watched clips of it, but that's about it.
Young Justice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I've watched. That's good.
You watched the new season. When
I haven't watched the new season.
You haven't seen season 3? Apparently,
I don't think so.
I haven't seen season 3 either.
Really? You only seen the first 2?
Yeah.
First 2. I mean, first 2 are the best 2 seasons.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
So good. I mean, I think the third season will probably be good too. I just have there's so much shit. I'll get to it at some point for
not
sure.
Not good the first 2, but apparently season 4 is supposed to come out, and been saying that for like 3-4 years now. Mm-hmm. Either I'm not looking in the right places, or it just hasn't come out yet. What would be my last? Off the top of my head, I'll just say Justice League, the animated series.
The animated series.
Okay. Sorry. And I'm replacing The Flash with Batman Beyond.
Oh, yes, dude. I fucking love Batman Beyond, dude. That's one of my favorites. All right, Kenny, what about you?
Top's got to be Daredevil.
Daredevil?
Yes.
Fuck
it's excellent.
I haven't finished it yet, so I can't say anything.
Get on that, dude.
Yeah, it is an excellent show.
It's so good.
I probably have to go next. Probably The Boys.
I just started that.
It is a good show.
I started watching it with my girlfriend, and she didn't like it, and I'm probably I haven't finished the first season, but I'm gonna continue to watch it. It's really good.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna go Punisher.
Fuck yeah!
Is that really good?
Yeah.
Really?
That's my favorite Marvel show.
Really?
Punisher.
Really?
Yeah.
I watched Luke Cage and I kind of gave up on a Marvel.
Close second is Daredevil, but Luke Cage is... It's okay.
It's okay. It's better than Iron Fist, but...
For sure, but that doesn't take much to be better than Iron Fist, you know?
I thought they were all like that, so I was like kind of left.
No. And then, what am I? I'm at 3, right?
I think 3, yeah.
Yeah. I guess have to go again with him early season Flash, not later.
Yeah.
And then either Arrow, which I haven't fully caught up on, or...
Oh my god, you haven't finished Arrow?
No.
Finished.
Dude!
No, I
Arrow starts off strong, loses it in the middle, but it picks it back up. But
I just think, like, it's just most shows are a ride. You know, and so they're gonna have peaks and valleys. Some shit's gonna be better than other shit, but I'm just, for the most part, I just like that there's so much. I just enjoy the ride for the most. Obviously, I'll be real. One that I stopped watching, Walking Dead, man.
Really?
I got over that shit.
Yeah, it is.
I haven't watched the new season, but I've watched all that was up to Netflix, or maybe one season below.
I stopped on season 4.
It's there's points where you gotta like drag yourself through it, or should like. Yeah, I agree with that one. That one's not particular. I've watched. Have you read some of the comics?
Yeah.
So I've read the first one.
Comics done.
Yeah. Yeah, comics not bad. What is it? And then I would probably have to go the Justice League as well.
Okay.
Yeah, the last season.
All right. Well, my number one's Watchmen. Have you guys seen
the TV show?
The TV show. I've seen the movie. I haven't seen the TV show.
You seen the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. TV show is just kind of I don't know, taking off from where, you know, the movie, the world that the movie basically painted for you and created for you.
I read
but it's its own thing. Have you read the comic?
I just read the comic, yeah.
Yeah, it's so good too. I have that. I basically fucking have everything Watchmen. I'm not even gonna lie. I have a Rorschach like little painting in the living room. I don't know if you saw it.
I think so.
Like of him from the movie. I have their comics, like all 12, like not the graphic novel. Like I mean, like buttons from '86, like Watchmen buttons from 1986. Yeah, just basically if it has Watchmen on it, I'm fucking there. That's my shit.
Did you read the Watchmen DC crossover they had?
Oh, Doomsday Clock. Yeah.
That was cool.
That was solid, man.
Yeah.
I like that. And it seems like something's happened. So you guys know that they're doing the Flash movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's going to be like the multiverse kind of thing. Basically what Doctor Strange is going to be for Marvel.
But they already started that one because he was in the Flash TV show.
Yeah.
So we know about
that. Was cool, yeah.
Connects.
I remember seeing them, they fucking just were checking out each other's outfits and stuff. Yeah, that was super cool. I think actually Grant Gustin is going to be in the movie as well.
Really?
Yeah. I think he hasn't been confirmed, but he's been shown on set.
Oh,
like they have pictures of him on set. And
maybe they'll connect to the TV show.
Yeah, well,
it goes both ways.
I think like basically by the end of Doctor Strange 2 and the Flash movie, I think everything's going to be connected
to everything.
There's not all strings are going to be, you know,
tied.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But something that I noticed from the Flash movie photos is they did basically because Michael Keaton's in it. They showed like his bat suit and the chest piece, and they had like a drop of blood on it, like on like how it is on the fucking smiley face.
Yeah, people thought that was Watchmen.
Like. And so I was like, "There's no way. This looks too much.
It looks too much for them not to notice that it would have been that."
Right, like people are gonna make the connection. So if there isn't some Watchmen shit in Flash, I'm gonna be real disappointed. Real disappointed.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Batman the Animated Series. That's my number 2. Still watchable.
Really? I've seen it in a while.
Batman Beyond, my number 3. Killed it.
I love that show.
I love it too. Titans.
The new season coming out.
Yeah, with Red Hood.
But Red Hood's in it. No way.
I know, dude. I'm so fucking hyped for this shit.
Man.
The first, and there's like I don't know if you guys know, like you seem to like Red Hood. Yeah. They have like a fan show on YouTube.
Do they?
That's pretty decent. There's like a couple, but there's one that's like actually like really well made, and they've gone like multiple seasons and stuff like that. But that's not official. I'm really excited for this, you know, official first live action Red Hood. And the Flash, man.
Yeah. And the Flash.
Yeah.
The Flash is a solid show.
On all three of our lists.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's there's something there, but I think the last season was my least favorite for sure. It was too much Iris shit.
You caught up in the current season?
No, I haven't watched any of the current season.
It's similar thing, same Iris and same like.
I dropped it at his the season with his daughter. Okay. I disliked his daughter too much.
Yeah.
I couldn't roll myself past it.
Yeah, she wasn't my favorite.
No.
But the thing I like about that show is I think it's out of my. See, it's hard to say because there's animated shows in it, but I think out of the live action shows, it's the most like a comic book.
Yes. Yeah.
It starts, it has an ending every episode. There's some story tying every episode together.
Yeah, and then there's
they've done some really cool crossover shit.
Yeah. The Supergirl one, really nice.
Yeah, and I stopped watching Supergirl. I watched Arrow all the way through.
I thought about the season 1 of Supergirl.
I watched, I think, 3 seasons. I know the show was canceled.
What show?
Supergirl.
Oh, was it?
Because she was pregnant, so they canceled it. so they canceled the show for a year.
For real.
And then she came back saying like, since you canceled the show because of me, I want a bigger paycheck. And they're like, we just canceled the show. We've got
nothing. It's fine. It's gone already. Like your strings aren't attached to anything anymore, lady.
Yeah, like.
No, but the crossovers they did with that were really cool.
Yeah.
Just cool stories. You know, I would a little corny.
Yeah.
But like, it is what it is. Some things are corny. They play off of it, I think, a little bit. You know.
It's fun to dive into it, you know, because once the episode is done, you're like, I had a good time.
Yeah. I heard Cisco left.
Yeah. He left.
Yeah.
I don't know why season. And then I forget the actress, but the actress that plays Caitlin wants to leave.
That's the problem about not watching like a season of missing like a certain amount of episodes of a show and having social media.
Yeah,
it's a fucking pain in the ass. You see things.
Everything gets ruined and.
Yeah. All right, animated movies.
Mm-hmm.
Kenny, you want to go first?
Sure. I don't watch like I'm more Western anime. Like I don't watch the more like Japanese stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm going mainly Pixar.
No, I don't watch. I don't watch anime either.
No.
No, man. I'm not really big on anime. I saw Batman. What was the Japan one?
Batman Ninja?
Yeah, Batman Ninja.
That was it. I thought it was like Batman Japan. That's why I
said it. Pretty much like it did very close.
My brother loved that movie.
Yeah.
If not for me.
Yeah, not really for me either.
I'm gonna have to go Monsters Inc.
Okay, that's a good one, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I grew up on.
Yeah.
That and Incredibles, which is also on my list.
Incredibles.
I've seen Incredibles too.
Not as good as the first one.
Not as good as the first one, but still good.
True.
I've also seen I've seen at least the first episode of the new Monsters Inc. TV show.
I didn't even know they had a show.
Yeah, it's the Monsters at Work is what they're calling it.
Okay.
It takes place like right after the first Monsters.
The same voices?
Yes.
Awesome.
But they don't have as major of roles.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. It's decent, at least the first episode. And then I'd have to go WALL-E.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
I did like that.
Yeah. I have to go WALL-E. Trying to think. Toy Story. I have to go at least one, at least 2, maybe 1 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 is your first favorite though?
Yeah.
Out of all of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Monsters Inc. and Toy Story 2 I watched every day when I was little. Like 4-3, that's what every kid has that movie they watched constantly.
Mm-hmm.
No, those were my 2.
I liked the first 2 a lot. Toy Stories.
Yeah.
And then when the third one came out, I was a little older.
Yeah.
And I was just like, they're going to fucking ruin it. And then I watched it and I was like, all right, guys, you did a good job, okay. And then they made 4.
They should have ended at 3.
And I was like, whoa. You ended it so beautifully.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? That's the problem with those guys is they don't know when to end a series. They did the same with Shrek, I think.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, the first one was amazing. Second one was decent. And then third, it's like, no, do you remember the third one? At some point they had kids. Like, I don't fucking remember any of them after the second one. They just...
Even Ice Age.
Ice Age has been going on for way too long.
Yeah.
We've had like 6 movies of Ice Age or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are my 5.
Alright.
For mine... the debut... Okay, don't watch anime, but the Demon Slayer movie came out.
Okay.
For an anime. That one was super well done. What was the movie? Batman... forgot what it's called. But it's Batman and Robin. It's an anime made by DC.
It's with the owl.
No, it's the one before that one. I think it's called Batman's Son, or something like that. But it's when you meet Damian Wayne.
Yeah, I think I've seen that. With the League of Assassins get taken out like first minute.
Yeah.
What's it called though?
Son of Batman. Sorry.
Son of Batman.
Yeah, Son of Batman.
That's it.
That movie, I love that one. What was it? The Flash from Paradox in DC.
Yeah, that's a good
that's
that
a great one.
So good.
That's a great one.
What else? Animated movies. Lion King.
Lion King's.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about the new version of it?
I wasn't a fan.
It looked nice. That was it.
It's pointless, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I feel like, okay, if you're turning like some animation into live action, okay, there's some, there's something there.
Yeah.
Something I want to watch. Like I saw Aladdin and shit like that, and you're just switching animations.
Yeah. If you're gonna make it live action, you at least need a single person in it to make it live action.
Right, totally.
That's what I kept saying. It's not live action. They kept calling it live action. It's not.
No.
There's nothing. It's all computer. Like it's just a different computer made it.
What do you think about this new space? Was that 5?
No, that was 4.
Okay, what's your 5?
What would my last one be? Holy, for a blank here. It's gotta be one of the. I would say Batman Arkham Asylum.
The Assault on Arkham.
Assault on Arkham. Sorry.
That is a good one.
That is a good one.
That makes me. Cause I love the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Yes.
That movie's all Suicide Squad.
That new movie looks amazing as well.
Yes.
The Suicide Squad
Yeah.
movie? Yeah.
I'm so
dude,
happy.
I'm really hyped for that.
John Cena's in it. It's literally. Oh.
And they're doing a Peacemaker show as well with
Are
him.
they?
Yeah, really?
It's a TV show with him. Yeah, it's the main.
Because he's in Fast and Furious, and that gets me so hyped. I'm not gonna pay. The Fast and Furious suck. I mean, they don't suck. They're fun, but personally, I can't pay. I would never pay money in the theaters to watch it. I would wait to.
I think I've watched Fast and Furious 1 and then Hobbs and Shaws.
I've never watched Hobbs and Shaw.
Hobbs and Shaws I watched in the theaters.
I've seen the first 3. That's it.
Oh, man, you can't get to at least 6. The 4, 5, and 6. I really
want to do a crossover with the Fast and Furious
Jurassic Park.
and Jurassic Park.
Yeah, incredible. It's crazy, isn't it?
Is that real?
Yeah.
They're talking about
Universal wants to do that.
I'm telling you, one day Transformers going to be in it.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That'd at least make more sense.
That would make more sense
than Jurassic Park.
Like, man, sometimes you get the... I didn't even mind, like, the Alien versus Predator crossover. Like, the first one that happened.
That was, like, feasible because they're both aliens. So you're like, yeah, it's possible they can meet.
But this, I don't know, just combining, like, I wasn't a big fan of Godzilla versus Kong. I thought the idea was alright.
It was a decent summer flick. Like, you pay for what you get for it. You got a monster fight is what you wanted.
Did that come out in theaters?
It did, but it also came out on.
It came out during the pandemic, though, right?
Yeah. We couldn't see it in theaters. I think US could, but we couldn't.
Remember. It was earlier this year, though, right?
Yeah,
because there was brief periods of the year where it's like theaters were open. Like I saw Tenet briefly in the pandemic. Like that was in theaters. Yeah, it was in between lockdowns.
Yeah,
I thought it was really good.
Really,
I saw Tenet. It's a bit confusing, but I liked it.
Yeah, it's one that I definitely want to watch again. I haven't really gotten around to it, but
the whole time reversal stuff is a bit weird. Like
I feel like most Christopher Nolan movies are like. They're like
they're thinkers, kind of like
like you learn something every time you watch the movie.
I've always what's his main one? Is his famous one? I
Interstellar.
Haven't watched. Yeah, I haven't. No, not Interstellar and Inception.
Inception.
Are the two I've had? The two are on my list. But every time I look at my list, I'm like, I just want something I can.
Wait, you haven't seen either of those?
No.
Oh, dude, if you're seeing one out of those two, Interstellar's the one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I always have it on my Netflix list, but every time I look at it, I'm like, I want to watch something that's not thinkable. Like, you know.
No, it's not completely. But, like, towards the end, I mean, yeah. Like I said, you watch it, and then the next time you watch it, you're fucking going to learn something else. Yeah. But that's kind of why I like him, you know? Yeah, it's not, like... I like the straightforward stuff, but I also like...
Every once in a while you want to think
Yeah, you know, I also like, you know, don't mind some romantic comedies here and there. I'm all over the place. It's just
I'm
really...
very much all over the place.
Yeah. But, animated movies. I guess number 1 for me is Megamind.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You never find a lot of people that like... I mean, a lot of people do like it, but, like, sometimes you don't find people that like the movie. When I first saw it, people were like, that movie sucks. Oh, like, no, it's a classic.
Yeah, I don't know. That happens to a lot of comedies, I think. You know? They'll start out and then just something happens and they gain a cult following. You know? I think Megamind's probably one of those movies as well. At least, for me, it's number 1. Number 2 is The Great Mouse Detective, which is a Disney movie. You guys seen that?
No.
It's like fucking Sherlock Holmes tale, basically.
Yeah.
With mice.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good. Beavis and Butthead Do America, number 3. Batman Under the Red Hood.
That's a good movie too.
Yeah.
I just don't like the animation style. Isn't for me. But once you start watching it, it's perfectly fine. First, but that movie, you gotta love Red Hood.
Yeah. Basically, like I said about fucking Watchmen, like pretty much anything. Like I got anything Red Hood that I could find, like hats, socks, fucking sweater. I bought a fucking like rare Red Hood Funko like online to add to my collection, and now I go to like stores and I see that they have like a newer version that's like $20, and I'm like, fuck. But at least I got the fucking cool rare one, you know. Yeah. But I spent like, it's probably my most expensive Funko. Yeah, bro. The Red Hood one.
Red Hood's amazing.
Yeah, man. And Fantastic Mr. Fox, number 5.
That's a good movie.
That is a good movie, dude.
I've seen parts of it.
I think I've seen parts of it too.
I really like it. It's weird and it's.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. I'm also not a big George Clooney fan. I'm pretty sure he's the main. He's the Fox. But fuck, that's
George Clooney's hit or miss for me.
Pardon?
Is it George Clooney's hit or miss for me?
Yeah, he's tainted because of Batman too for me a little bit.
Yeah.
But when he does comedy, I think that's where he shines. Oddly enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Villains. Bang! I'll start. Joker, number 1.
Yeah.
For sure. Feel like he's got to be on everyone's list, you know? Shredder's my number 2. Ink from Batman Beyond is my number 3. Venom, could debate where he's at in the world. But
depends on what comic you read at the...
True. Well, it's very true. But he's my number 4. And then Talon from... he's the Batman villain from the Court of the Owls storyline.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That was like, that is like some of my favorite. And although I don't own any like Volume 1 Batman stuff, like I have some older Batman stuff. Like I have some stuff from like, I want to say like 39. Like this 3-issue miniseries. But I think Volume 2, like that whole new 52 era of Batman, the Court of Owls, is like some of my favorite, like just some of my favorite stories. Like you find out Bruce Wayne has a brother, Thomas Wayne Jr., and when I just earth-shattering information came out, Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo really nailed it. I have my number 1 signed by both the artist and the writer. Fuck, man. Talon. Underrated. What about you, Kenny?
Me? Again, Joker.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. And then I'd have to go Kingpin.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I would probably go again either Venom, depending on what like.
Yeah.
I would have to go Bullseye because I just like the they hit everything like.
Yeah.
And then I would have to go Green Goblin.
Green Goblin. Well, Green Goblin. Have you saw all of the Spider-Man movies?
Yes.
Okay, what Green Goblin do you think was better?
Me?
Yeah. First, like the William Dafoe.
Yeah, William Dafoe was probably the best.
Yeah.
I liked him to the first one.
Yeah.
I liked him like before he's in his full costume and everything. I liked him that way.
Yeah.
The other one they always build up to the costume before anything else. Or the second one did, I mean.
I hope we get maybe a glimpse of him because I know they're doing Dr. Octopus from the original trilogy is going to be in the...
My friend is literally...
They got that and they got Electro.
Yeah.
Electro?
You got him back.
Electro.
Oh, Electro. Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's not going to be blue?
No, he's not going to be blue.
I heard that too. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I didn't even mind him as Electro. I don't think he was great, but
I think with what he was given, I think he was pretty good.
Yeah, there's flaws, but there's flaws.
Yeah, I don't think any of the flaws was his fault.
No, exactly.
For me, Joker, you got of course. Reverse Flash, I love the Flash.
Oh, he's so good. Yeah, I like Reverse Flash too, man.
Magneto, he got it. Oh, Doctor Doom.
Doctor Doom for sure. Dr. That's Doom, like he'd probably be my number 6, dude. I'll be real.
Like if you read the Jonathan Hickman's a writer, he made a Marvel line of comics like Avengers, New Avengers, and Secret Wars. That whole series is a build up about the multiverse in Marvel that's collapsing, everything going down, right? And at the very end, you find these characters that are like gods in the Marvel universe, like they can manipulate reality whatever they want. Doctor Doom gets those powers and creates his own universe and becomes a god of that. And Doctor Doom is actually, because he's so sly and so slick, and he's like my next person, Black Adam, because Doctor and Black Adam are kind of the same character. They have their own kingdom. They sit in their kingdom and say, as long as you don't bother me, I don't bother you. And then stuff affect the whole world. They'll take the villain side, like, as long as it benefits me, I don't care what happens to everyone.
Yeah.
Like, I like those kind. Even Namor's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And they're all kind of similar like that. But Doctor Doom and Black Adam.
They're making the Black Adam movie.
Yeah.
The Rock, who's
The Rock. I'm hyped, man.
Fantastic Four is coming to Marvel. That means Doctor Doom.
Yeah. And eventually.
If they do Doctor Doom, I think they're gonna do the story I'm saying, because they're building up the multiverse, and then they gotta have like a big finale ending. I think they go by the cloud for the multiverse, and then that's the one. And Doctor Doom is the one who does it. So it could be beyond for that.
I'd like to see them do Secret Wars.
Yeah,
that'd be cool in the future. I think the only reason, for people that are aware of anything outside of like the big movies, the live action, theater movies, Doctor Doom is always up there. I think maybe he's slipping under the radar for most people because there hasn't been a good Fantastic Four movie.
Mm-hmm.
But like even in the movies, like none of the Fantastic Four movies have been great.
No.
Yeah.
But even in those shitty movies, he's the best part.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with him.
Done well. It's gonna be really nice.
It'll be interesting to see what they do with Wolverine too.
Yeah.
Because he's a huge
I think
character.
that was just a tease. I don't think he's gonna do it.
What?
Hugh Jackman's had a picture of a story of Wolverine claws.
Yeah.
And then him with Kevin Feige.
Shit.
Yeah.
Buddy, that means something.
He said he doesn't want to sign it. He said he doesn't want to sign a 10-year contract.
That's a crazy.
Yeah, well, maybe he's not going to sign a 10-year contract.
For Wolverine, you'd have to put him for a lot of movies.
But I have to look at what May. He said, "I'm done with this role," and I took that. The man was worried.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he said he said Marvel offered him, but he didn't sign it because they wanted him for like a 10-movie thing, and he's like, I can't do a 10-movie thing. I'm getting too old. I can't. Let me retire in peace. Is what he basically said.
They gotta somehow work in like
X-Men.
Like a passing of the torch,
kind
of like.
And
okay, spoilers. I'm just gonna say here spoilers about Bad Boys. Okay, just because it's gonna tie in with this. They need to do like a passing of the torch and do it well, because basically Will Smith's character, his son is the main antagonist of Bad Boys 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, and then at the end of it, he kind of turns good, and yeah. So I think they need to do something like that. Bring him back for like 2 movies. Doesn't even need to be like a major role, but just as we've seen it, maybe run into like his younger self and kind of give him the okay and like, handle it from here on. Like I'm out, and
I want him to produce it. 'Cause he's got the money to produce it. And I think he'd do a great job producing it because he knows Wolverine. Yeah, he knows Wolverine. So I think if he produces it, I'll be happy with that.
Yeah.
Him producing him have a small cameo of him walking by the street, say nice costume, bud. Something like that,
Yeah.
Something like I for sure definitely think he is going to cameo in the new movie. I just don't think.
I think it will be harder if they don't have that bridge and just throwing some next dude into it. And like as a Batman fan, it happens a lot to fucking people who play Batman. I mean, pretty much everyone who plays Batman or Joker, it's like they're fucking. Initially, it's just like, all right, we're just gonna put this out there, and it's when everybody says some shit, and then they have to wait until like it happened with Heath Ledger.
Yeah,
that's where I learned, bro. From that, I was like, no, I'm giving everyone a chance, because I was like leading up to Dark Knight.
Yeah,
I was like, yo, Brokeback Mountain's not playing Joker. Like, I'm sorry, like I just don't see it. and he fucking killed it.
Yeah.
And so I felt dumb. And I don't like feeling dumb. So I'm going to give everyone the fucking benefit of the doubt until I see it.
Yeah.
You know, Robert Pattinson included, you know?
He's been dominant, isn't he?
Yeah, he's going to, I think it's coming out next year now.
Yeah, he's postponed for COVID once again.
But yeah. Superheroes.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do mine pretty much on every episode, so I'll go through mine quick. Batman. Obviously, Red Hood. Could debate where he is, but for me, he's fucking hero. Arsenal. Spider-Man. And Constantine. And I'll be real, like... I could switch. Constantine's generally my fifth, but like, there's so many that I just feel like I'm disrespecting.
Yeah.
If I don't mention, like, I want to put the whole Ninja Turtles in one spot. But yeah, that's my top 5.
All right, for me, Daredevil. Huge Daredevil fan. Again, Spider-Man.
Yeah, for sure.
Gonna have to go Spider-Man, and then Green Lantern, because I think his ring is cool and his whole create everything. If I had one like gift to bring from the comic book universe, it would probably be that ring.
Again, he's one that's like, I think slept on because of the last movie.
The last movie, it didn't.
Yeah, it left a bad taste in people's mouths.
He was gonna show up in the Zack Snyder cut.
I heard that. That would have been cool, man. But
Warner Brothers didn't let him.
Yeah, I mean, I feel... Well, he just finished making fun of it, but I think it's like, hey, man, he's a fucking actor. That's just the character that Deadpool is.
Yeah.
Like, he's been... Like, let him do it. But Warner Brothers really wasn't supportive of that whole Zack Snyder...
they weren't.
Justice League fucking thing
which is the best DCU movie out there now.
Yeah. It really is. It's long, but it's worth it.
It is worth it. I love that you guys said that. That's awesome. Alright, so where were we? 5.
What was I? That's Daredevil, Spider-Man, Green Lantern. So I need 2 more.
Yeah.
I would have to go Flash. And then I would probably have to go Miles Morales.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Miles, man.
I love it. Thank you. Okay. Mine goes Flash, number 1. My go-to. I had too many arguments. People saying Flash. He's not a good character. He just runs fast. But I keep telling him, but see how fast he can run. He's running through time, man.
Yo, like this is the thing you have to know about Flash, and he's up there for me too, bro. Like top 10, 100%. Every big DC story, it's centered generally around the Flash. Like one of Flashpoint, you said you had that on your animated movies.
All because of him.
That would for sure be in my top 10 again. I have the whole comic book series, all the branches of the series. It's like, it's just gold. All those gold fucking series that DC have, those fucking big events.
I just thought of a big event, but Infinite Crisis and Final Crisis.
Yeah.
And I thought of a villain called Superboy Prime. For villains, I want to put him in that list.
Okay.
Because Superboy Prime is a menace. Like when he shows up, he just comes to the DC world and starts bodying people left and right. Yeah. People are dying, and they couldn't beat him. So Flash, another Flash, take him and put him in the Speed Force because they had no way to deal with him. So and in the Infinite Crisis, got saved because the Flash saves it all.
Yeah. So
yeah, the Flash, Batman. It's Batman.
Come on.
Red Hood, because it's Red Hood. If you don't know Red Hood, you don't know, bro. Red Hood is too sick.
Red Hood is how I always describe him to people that don't know him. He's got the combat skills of Batman and the not giving a fuck of Punisher.
Yeah.
And he's just he's really, yeah. I mean, how could you stop him, really? You know.
Black Panther.
Yes.
You know. And Miles Morales. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I like that you both have fucking Miles in there. He was slept on for so long, man. I have his first comics that he was in.
Yeah.
You know, and fucking I've always. I don't know if I necessarily say I prefer him over Peter, but I think I look at them as equals.
Yeah.
You know, and he just always. And there's Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah.
Miguel O'Hara.
Yeah, I thought about it.
He's another one that was. But again. These people are kind of being brought to the light now because of that Into the Spider-Verse movie. Yeah. So it's good. I think they just need a big release, these, names that most people don't know. They just... Well. Yeah.
Not Marvel. Yeah, Marvel making a Moonlight TV show.
Yeah.
And Moonlight is such a slept-on character.
I have mixed feelings of Moon Knight because
like
I know
Batman.
that he's that was it. Like he's one of the characters that's like Batman's doing well. We need a character like Batman, you know. And they both have them. I would say Marvel has more, but like they both have them. I like Moon Knight. I'll definitely check the show out.
Yeah.
But like I just sometimes I'm like, oh god, because I know what he is. But hey, man, some of those characters that like Deadpool, and he's like a ripoff of Deathstroke.
Yeah.
But he's better than Deathstroke.
Yeah.
Right? Like we get like he's for sure more popular. He's funnier. Like Deathstroke. Don't get me wrong. I fucking love Deathstroke, but he's a copycat character that is better. It's So it's all about. Yo, did you guys know Stan Lee did a bunch of one shots for DC where he did like his own versions of like characters like Robin and Batman?
Didn't they swap? I heard they swapped at one point. DC did a couple of versions of Marvel characters, and Marvel did a couple of versions of DC characters. I thought at one point.
There's some like crossover stuff, but like this specific thing, it was just like it was Stan Lee doing the art and basically re-envisioning all these characters. He did a really good version of Robin. I think he did Flash. But Batman was at like an actual, he looked like a bat. He was brown and he fucking looked like a real bat. It's weird, but it's kind of cool. Like I'm really into those like weird when they do those crossovers.
Kinda,
But Marvel and DC were actually like combined. I don't know if this is what you're talking about. They did a Marvel versus DC kind of thing, and they did some crossover stuff. But then they like
they didn't want the mixed characters.
They mixed fused. That's what it was.
Wolverine and Batman.
Dark Claw.
Yeah.
Killer, dude. I have all those. Super good. Iron Lantern.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, man.
Some were done well, some were
Yeah, I know. For sure. Some of you are just like, well, why'd you do those two characters?
Honestly, like you could have done these two. Why did you choose the worst matchup?
I think Bruce Wayne was an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. I think that was one.
Really?
Yeah. There's some weird things, but I don't know. I generally like those. All right, guy. Well, before we get out of here, let's do a couple of these cards. Hope they lead to some interesting stories. Sometimes not. Sometimes it's just no. But let's see how it goes. All right, I guess I'm asking to both of you. Would you shave your eyebrows off for $1,000?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, they'll grow back. Yeah.
Well, they take a long time to grow back.
That's fine.
My
Don't give me weird looks. I'd be like, I got $1,000.
Would you like spend like 100 of those $1,000 getting like fake eyebrows at least, or would you just rock?
I just rock the no eyebrows. The no eyebrows.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, I'll do it too then. Yeah.
Would you?
Fuck, $1,000. See, I feel like now if I don't say yes, I'm gonna be like, come across as like vain or something. But like, fucking eyebrows take a long time to grow back,
How long
guys.
does it take to grow back?
I don't know the exact time frame.
My best guess would be 6 months.
But I
6
know.
months?
No, I think it's longer, bro.
Is it?
Yeah, like my girlfriend, like probably longer than 6 months ago, she fucking accidentally like got in the middle of her eyebrow. So basically one eyebrow's two now.
Yeah.
And like I didn't notice for a while, but then after she get out the shower, fucking just checking it out, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I did this like months ago." So it's like it still hasn't grown back. And
okay, maybe
I think it's a bit, but I mean, there's things you can do so people don't notice. So I'm gonna say no though. I'm gonna say no.
I didn't know how long it took to go. I was thinking like 3 to 4 months. But yeah, I'm gonna say no. It takes too long to go back.
No.
Not
I
worth
shaved my head before. That took some time to go back.
Yeah.
Why are you wearing your hat so low? Just always looking at people like this.
I didn't mind it. It was just weird just to like. So I went from long hair to like no hair, or long hair for me to like no hair. I do buzz it every once in a while, but not super like short, but not bald.
I just got a haircut as soon as they were like, "You can get haircuts now."
Yeah.
It's like fucking call it up.
I need a haircut soon.
Do it up.
Alright, Have you ever had sex in a bar or restaurant?
No.
No. I wouldn't say it was a bar or restaurant. Like a club. That's not really a bar or restaurant. I'm thinking more of like a Moxie setting.
Moxie, yeah.
Yeah, no.
No. None for me either.
Let's go. Have you ever used a fake ID?
I've wanted one, but I never knew where to get one.
No, I never. I always had a way around it. Like what? I never really smoked cigarettes. Mm-hmm. It was just really would have been booze.
Yeah.
And like when I was younger, I would just like pay like maybe like a homeless man or ask someone outside if I
always got my brother to do it. The only time I wanted one was at the Christmas party for Moxie's. So I was the only sober guy there.
Oh yeah. That was a bummer. Those got wild. I remember the last one I went to, I had like a shower cap on or something. Like I ended up leaving with like someone won a shower cap and I just jacked it and wore it the whole party. Yeah. Because we got these like weird awards.
Yeah, I got like a poncho once because I was always soaked in dish.
Yeah.
There was always weird stuff like that.
I got like a mouth gag because I fucking talk too much.
Yeah, you always got that, didn't you?
Yeah, like pretty much every year I got something for being loud. One year me and Kevin got shirts that said best buds on the front and then it said the loud one and the annoying one and I got the loud one on the back. Yeah. But those parties were decent. That was maybe like the best part about actually working at Moxie's. Besides,
it was decent when you were allowed to drink. The second one was good because I was allowed to drink.
Oh, okay.
Well, it wasn't allowed, but I brought.
Let's do it. I don't like that one. Okay, this is decent. Is it okay to cheat on your partner if you hadn't had sex together in a year?
Well,
no, but you should just break up at that. Like if it's not working out, you should break up more than just cheat, I think.
Oh, yeah. For sure. 100%. Yeah, I mean, if you hadn't had sex in it... Well, see, I've heard some issues of people having, like, kids and going through, like, I don't know, postpartum depression and stuff like that, not having sex for, a significant amount of time after they have the kid. Or even since they found out they were pregnant, Yeah. So, but I would say, if it's been a year... I'd be questioning more things and
more than
if it's not working out, just fucking leave.
Yeah.
You gotta do all that.
Oh,
that's the one
is it?
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, I didn't like that one.
Would you crawl through a mile of sewage in a tunnel to have sex with your celebrity crush? You'll shower before seeing them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
it's a fucking no-brainer,
bro.
Who's your celebrity crush? Wait, would you say yes too?
What am I calling through?
My sewer.
Yeah, sewage tunnel.
Sewage.
Yeah, sewer.
I don't know.
Like, what's in... there's doo-doo in there.
Yeah, it's basically all that.
Yeah. So, like, you're definitely crawling through some people's shit. But look, who's your crush? This is where you need to look at. At the end of the tunnel is...
Zendaya.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah.
She's alright. She's not mine, though. I think mine's Emma Stone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah?
Yeah, I like Emma Stone. I also kind of... I don't know. I kind of like Rashida Jones. You know who Rashida Jones is? She's cute, too, man. But yeah. For sure.
Yeah. I couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it, eh?
Do it.
Really? And she didn't care. Or like you're not even seeing, bro. She doesn't know.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Like it's crazy. And I'm just saying, this is if I was single. Like I definitely wouldn't crawl through anything to get to or have sex with anybody because I'm, in a relationship. But if I was single, 100% I would do it.
But could I prepare for the crawl? I could have
cover yourself and shit.
Kind of like wear a suit, or do I gotta be like skin to skin crawling?
Yeah, I think it's just what you're wearing. Like I think it's just jeans and a t-shirt, kind of like I don't think you're naked, but I don't think you have like a poncho on and like a hazmat suit.
Man.
Like, I think it's somewhere in between.
I feel like
it's just regular clothes.
When they include like the shower, it's kind of implied that
you're gonna change.
You're gonna get dirty, so you're not covered. So
yeah, I I'm assuming you gotta bring
that's a gray area. Yeah. If you could cover, you would.
Yeah,
but if you're gonna be like, it's gonna be under your nails. You don't want to do that. Could possibly have some man's corn doo-doo in your fingers, you know? Man. But man,
how long the
a mile?
A mile?
It's like, fuck.
Can I wear like a mask? Cover my face.
You just gotta close your mouth like you're fucking washing dishes, bro. Yeah. You ever get shit in your mouth when you were washing dishes?
Yeah.
That's the worst. Yeah. I puked from that shit, man.
I haven't puked, but no.
Oh, it's gross. You're saying no? Final answer?
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
And just for the record, she's the new MJ.
Yeah. He technically dated Tom Holland now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Likely story.
Have you ever apologized after sex?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. But I faked it one time.
Faked it?
Yeah, I don't even know how I made this connection, but it's like, I don't know, I was thinking like, sometime maybe someone should have apologized to me after sex. That's what I was thinking. That's how I made the connection. But yeah, this person just had kids, man.
Oh. Okay.
You know, and it was just like, there was nothing gripping on. It was just, you know, me moving my hips. You know, it was rough. And so we were running a condom, and I just fucking, you know, and that was it. And just took it off real quick. And was like, ooh. It's amazing, you know? And fucking toss the condom away real quick, but yeah, most times you hear fucking women faking it, but guys fake it too, ladies. Alright, let's do one more each and get out of here.
Alright.
Boo! Oh, shit. Would you sacrifice your life for a family member?
No, because I wouldn't be able to live afterwards.
It's what, yeah, I guess that's what sacrifice means, yeah. Sacrifice your life for a family member. I'm gonna be real. I'm not close to like any of my family. There's no way. I don't think any of them would do it for me. So, but this is the thing. You know, if you include my girlfriend and like my dog and my cat as my family, I would do it for them.
Okay. Yeah,
you know?
Same. I'll probably do it.
Yeah.
If my brother like, if my brother's in trouble, I'm like, I guess gotta do what I do. Then I'm gonna look and be like, you owe me for this. And then God.
I feel like I'd wish I'd have like, it'd be great if I had like some advance notice.
Yeah.
You know, like you're like some flash kind of like,
you know, a week from now.
You know, mental image where I'm just, okay, this is gonna happen on Tuesday. Buddy, that would be the shit, you know? Yeah. You could really make it work. It wouldn't even be that bad, I feel like, if you
plan for it.
If you could plan for it. Yeah, because you're like, for sure, I'm going to get everything I want to do.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Would you want to know how, or would you just want to know the date? Because I just want to know the date. I think how would stress me out too much.
Yeah, I feel like it would stress me out too, man.
Because the whole day would be like, okay, I'm going to drown, so I'm going to avoid, like...
Yeah. I
feel like if I just know the day, that's fine with me. I don't need to know how.
If I know the day, and if I know if it's a quick and easy death, then I'm even more okay.
Okay, so you get the day.
Yeah.
What are you doing in those last 5 minutes? What are you doing when the clock hits 0?
I'm gonna go corny and go hang out with families and friends. Yeah.
On the last day, I'm gonna hang out with friends. I want to do that before, and for the very last, we just sit down, just look at nature, and just relax. And if something happens, it happens.
Yeah, I'm debating between smoking a really big blunt or like having my girlfriend sit on my face. These are my two options. Either of those sound great to me. But I think having my girlfriend sit on my face, like if she knew, you know, and she wasn't just like, babe, you know, and then all of a sudden I'm dead, you know, and just scar her for life. But yeah, one of those two for sure.
What a way to go.
Have you ever been tied up during sex?
No.
No, not for me.
I mean, I've been handcuffed, but it was like weird. Like I don't know. It's like my girlfriend was trying to be all like serious. This is like in high school, And she just like handcuffed me and like put my arms up like this and told me not to move.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it. You know,
Yeah.
so
I'm
gonna say no. I've never really been tied up. No. I tied up a couple people.
Yeah. You know, do it, people don't do it yourself. Would you rather get 500,000 today than be 10 or be what? Or would you rather get 500,000 today than be 10 years younger?
And be 10 years younger?
Then be 10 years younger.
Okay, so it's 500,000 or be 10 years younger. Those are the options.
I guess so.
Take the money. There's nothing really that I think that would change that would make that drastic of a decision.
That's a good point, dude. Yeah,
There's nothing
you know
that would
what?
change that would make that drastic.
That's a really good point. Yeah, you know, I was leaning towards other thing. Fuck you, Kenny. No, that's a really good point, dude. Yeah, I'd probably take the money.
Just look younger, but...
What else? Yeah, like...
Would I look younger or would I actually be able to go back in time and change decisions? Because either way, I'm taking the money. But if you can go back in time and change decisions...
10 years, so
well, here's the thing. Okay, hold on.
If it's time travel, that's different. 'Cause you can change your whole life up. That's different.
But I don't know if I would make that much difference.
No.
I mean, it makes some, but...
Fifth tannin, bro.
If it's 10 years, is a lot, man. If I could go back 10 years and know what I did...
You can make more than 500,000.
Oh, you can change your whole life.
I change my mind, yo. I'm going back 10 years, dude.
If it's going back, I'm going back too.
Yeah, yo, that makes more sense. Look at you guys. Fuck. You give another point, Kenny. Maybe I'll fucking agree with you next time.
I just don't think I'd change enough to be worth the money.
Really?
Like, there's nothing I'd go back
really?
to.
No, but would like you could like you know the like you seen Back to the Future?
Yeah.
And he gets the fucking sports almanac, man. You can go
Well,
back
do
and
I
make
have time
some
to
bets.
prepare?
Woo, I mean...
Or is it because if I go back with my knowledge now, I don't know if I know enough of sports or the stock to
Okay, so
to
if
get
it's going back with your current knowledge now, would you?
I don't think I know enough to get the money back.
Yeah, eh?
Like, I don't know if I know enough of the stock or enough of the sports to get my money back.
If you had like 10 minutes to like, okay, pack your bags, you're going back.
Then probably, because I could research, sports and...
Yeah.
Especially if you take, like, notes back with you,
If I could take notes back with me, and I had enough time for... If they said, okay, if I get... Let's say in the morning, the ferry comes down and says, 500,000, or go back 10 years. And you have till midnight to
decide
to do it. The whole day, I'm just downloading things onto a USB.
Yeah.
Download everything you know, and then, all right, let's go back. And then whoever I am 10 years, I have this USB with me. I kind of got to take care of.
Yeah, if I can prepare, then the time. If I can't, then the money.
Even if I can't, I'm gonna still go back because it's just this knowing thing. I was like, I could do different things.
Would you do different enough for the money?
That's towards farmers. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Look, I've been through a lot. You know, if I went back, I would have to be able to take the knowledge with me. If I couldn't take the knowledge with me, it's like I'm just gonna go through a bunch of shit that.
Yeah,
like, don't get me wrong, I'm happy
useless.
where I'm at.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't really have regrets.
But there's no point
But I've been through some shit that I was like, oh, that sucked.
Yeah.
You know.
No point doing it again. Exactly.
Yeah.
If you
That's a really good one.
Go with the knowledge, yeah, of course.
All right, boys. Well, I guess we'll get out of here. You can once again let these people know where to find you.
Yeah. YouTube, Instagram. Anything really, I think.
Spotify. Google Play. The Boys Lunch Table.
Yeah, Boys Lunch Table. Yeah. We'll put the link in the description, I guess.
Yeah, I'll put it somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't really fuck around with putting links in the video and stuff like that. That's not. But I'll definitely let them know where to get at you in the description.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, man.
Got some interesting stuff coming. So.
Yeah, man. You guys are doing good. Keep it going. So you guys are doing seasons?
Yes. Yeah.
Season 1's about to end.
Yeah, and then we're gonna have each of us are gonna have some small stuff in between the season.
Okay.
To kind of keep stuff going.
Mm-hmm. And then season 2 will start up in the fall.
In the fall?
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Definitely check them out. Really fun nerd podcast. Definitely worth it. Subscribe to them. Fucking like their videos. And subscribe to me too, if you haven't already. This podcast is brought to you by Neon Light District. Hit them up. Use code PillowTalk to save 10%. And by The Great North Apparel. Hit them up. Use code PillowTalk to save 30%. See you in 2 weeks, guys. Peace the fuck out.
Later.
See you.